Hey guys, how's it going? Matt checking in. I'm on the drive home for the first time in a long time. Tried to do the videos in the car anymore than I usually have time at home, but I'm running a little bit late today. So I just wanted to talk to you guys real quick about, about spreading the word about DDP Yoga. So this funny thing happened today, an ironic kind of funny. I went to the bank where we deposit for work, and I also have personal accounts there. I had some issues with my debit card, so I had to cancel it and get a new one. And the guy that was helping me, I don't know him real well, but I know him because I'm in there 5 days a week, and he's one of the personal bankers. And he's walking over to get my temporary debit card for me, and he's walking really stiff and really funny, kind of awkward. So I asked him, what was going on, and he said, "Oh, my back's all messed up." So, being who I am and doing what we do in DDP Yoga, I asked him, I said, "Well, is your back messed up all the time, or did you just hurt it over the weekend doing, whatever, working around the house, Easter stuff, whatever it might be?" And he was in some car accidents when he was really young, 9 years old, 11, and I think another one at 12. One of them, he actually had to have reconstructive surgery on his face and his throat. You can't tell by looking at him. I mean, it doesn't seem like he's had any of that done, but he said the main part of his back that had been injured was his L4 and L5. Now, anyone at all familiar with our program and the backstory to how it got started, DDP blew out his L4 and his L5. Chris Jericho blew out his L4. And they were both able to rehab those injuries with DDP Yoga. So there's this little notepad laying on the desk between us with nothing on it. So, "Hey bro, you got a pen?" He hands me the pen he's been tapping on the desk with and stuff like that. So I tell him from the get-go, I said, "You know what, bro? Do not get all weird on me when you see what I'm writing down here." So I wrote down one thing, ddpyoga.com. Told him a little bit about Arthur's video. I said, "If you want to check that out, it's on the site." And I headed back to him, and he's like, "Oh, cool, I'll check it out." And I was like, "Oh, wow, really? Most guys are like, you gotta do yoga." I said that too. And he said, "Oh, no," he said, "I've been doing physical therapy on my back for years." And he said that, "There's been times I've incorporated yoga and it feels really good on my back." So I told him, well, this isn't traditional yoga at all. And so I showed him a couple real basic moves just while we were sitting there at his desk. And I realized two things. One, he wasn't blowing me off. He was actually interested. And two, there was people all around us, and I was still showing him the moves, and it didn't really bother me. And for me, that's a big step, because I've always been so self-conscious that if I do something out of the ordinary in public, I kind of look around first, or it happened, and then I look around to see if anybody was watching. Today I didn't care. I showed him a DR row, and I just showed him dynamic resistance with my hands, and that was cool. So I hope he checks it out. I hope it does him some good, because he was talking about having an MRI done to see what was going on. And it's funny how life parallels itself, because he was saying that just on a real light examination by his doctor, that they thought that the cilias between the vertebrae were squishing out, and that's exactly what happened to DDP and Chris Jericho. The jelly-like substance around those vertebrae kind of got squished out, mashed together. So I'm not saying, when you're walking down the street and you see somebody with a limp, like, write DDP yoga on a piece of paper and slap it on their forehead or something like that. What I'm saying is, there may be people we can help in unlikely places. I went to the bank today like I did any other day for years. I've been doing this job for 15 years, and for 13 of it I've been making the bank deposits and stuff on a daily basis. And today was just my day to cross somebody's path in the right way and let them know about DDP yoga. Felt really good. It still feels really good. I'm excited to go back tomorrow and kind of harass him, ask him if he actually went home and checked it out, or if once he got home he blew it off. But he's a really, really nice guy. He sits at a desk all day as a personal banker, helping people with account issues and stuff like that. So I know his back is going to tighten up over time and stuff like that. So I'm hoping he gets the program and he dives in head first, because I think it's really going to help him. So, sometimes there's someone you see every day that needs help, but you just don't know it. And sometimes help comes from, there's people that need help, I should say, in unlikely places. And, what I was about to say there is sometimes help comes from an unlikely source, and you guys might be that unlikely source. So, don't be afraid to tell people about what you're doing. Don't be afraid to brag a little bit about your results that you've had. I've been plateauing the last few months, but I'm still gaining strength, still gaining flexibility, and I still can get in the fat burning zone with DDP yoga. And now we've stepped it up to live workouts. Hey Ross, what's up, bro? Some people that are certified ahead of me have been talking to me lately about getting them in, because maybe they don't have as many students as they want for their classes, or maybe those students aren't consistent. I know my girl Christina Russell out there in Florida has been doing DDP yoga in the park, and she threw a video up there once and there was just one guy. Christina, I hope you're getting more people. Liz has a new studio going on. Marv and Brooks are this close to getting certified. Hoping that happens for you guys soon. For me, I'm about halfway through my training hours. I don't have any teaching hours yet, but I'm excited about getting those going. I already have people at home that are willing to be taught. And once I finish paying my certification fee, I can make that happen. I'm already thinking of an introductory workout in my head that I can base on the Diamond Dozen. And I've already filmed myself doing the level 1 workout. Now I just need to film myself calling it out as an instructor. which will be coming real soon. I already passed my Qs for my Diamond Dozen, in case you guys missed my video a couple videos ago. So I'm feeling good about that. I've read the manual a couple times. I've read DDP Yoga for Regular Guys. Or excuse me, Yoga for Regular Guys is the title of the book, by DDP and Dr. Craig Aaron Yoga Doc. So I gotta run to the grocery store here for a couple minutes, get some almond milk for my shakes I've been taking for breakfast and for lunch. And I'll be talking to you guys soon, but I just wanted to remind you to not necessarily seek people out to talk to about DDP Yoga, but if you see somebody that just needs, you know, a thread of hope about something, whether it's they're overweight, they're injured, or they just want to gain flexibility, you know, share with them about DDP Yoga. I'll talk to you guys later.